War. War never changes.
Okay guys, welcome back to Fallout 4. There's been some changes in my town, in my game in fact, and a lot of these changes have incurred in me levelling up twice. So I put points into armourer, which enabled me to put armour mods over here, which is this. So I've been able to upgrade some of my equipment. Nothing's been too crazy. We previously recruited Hancock as Strong's talking my ear off from a distance, yet he's louder than half the civs that are up your ass. And Hancock seems to be a really unreliable buddy. I've been going in a few places in the Wasteland just to get some stuff, and he keeps disappearing. Like, he's really not been there for me. You'll notice I've given him the Kellogg's outfit. I really like that outfit, but it does not give me the arm I wanted, which I'm really sad about. So I'm going to be living vicariously through Hancock with his arm instead. And my town, as you can see, I've been working on my platforms between areas of the town, and I'm just putting like the bound, not even a B word, the foundations at the moment of platforms to go between it. And I think I'm going to be putting a lot of my turrets up here, because the turrets and the powers and all that kind of stuff, like the generators, turrets, water, even though water won't count, it seems like putting them on an elevated position that makes it difficult for the raiders to get to is probably a smart idea. That being said, they seem to be able to navigate things better than you would think they would be able to do, so they seem to be incredibly adept at doing that, even though this rocket turret hasn't been tested yet, the turrets down there haven't been tested, and I haven't actually got into a scuffle up here, because this is the bare bones idea of my town, and I want my town to be all up in the sky, dude. I've got really ambitious dreams for it. It's just it takes so long to do, and you get tons of experience doing nothing. It's crazy. So, how heavy are we? Let's check. We're pretty damn light right now. I assume Hancock is light because I never gear him up because he's never there to take the stuff. So we're going to go and hit up some missions quickly, and we'll see where it takes us. Last night I set up one of those milers by accident. I was near a building, I saw some people to shoot, I started shooting them, and when I went to loot them there was a position to put one of those. Wasn't anything interesting that you missed. So we've got a couple of interesting missions here. We've got Confidence Man, we've got the Gilded Grasshopper, that is a Radiant mission. That's probably a Radiant mission as well. That is definitely a Radiant mission. That is what the walkthrough calls missions that infinitely spawn and just send you to random places. That's one. That is not one. Neither is that. I believe that that one is one, because I went to Greentop Nursery to see if I could get it as a settlement, and it wanted me to go to Bad Tefil place. Boston Library, miscellaneous. Let's knock off these two if we can. Where are these quests, dude? It's about time we did them. So we've got one that's in a vault, and we've got one that is in the Boston Public Library. So let's do the Boston Public Library. Return the overdue book. So, you know, if I have one thing that I'd like to say about the perception bar on Fallout 4, you notice how you see these buildings that are kind of open? They're like a frame of a building. I believe that means that I haven't discovered it yet. But the ones that are actually an icon but are faded are the ones I have discovered. On Fallout 3, it was just like a universal symbol. I think it was like an upside down pyramid or some kind of symbol like that that told you that there was something of interest there, and you went and you discovered it. I kind of prefer that method, because then I can't see all the stuff I have discovered. Even though the perception bar is more detailed, it's just more tricky when you're going exploring, I find. Because sometimes you can't see any of those empty shells, yet it looks like there should be something to discover, and it's kind of the game's way of telling you that perhaps there isn't. But I don't know for certain, because once again guys, I'm not 100% down on all the mechanics. That is a super mutant, and he is legendary, but he cannot see me, and that gives us a very good advantage. So we're going to try and shoot his arm and see how he responds. Yeah, he's pretty tough. There's his mutation. And then we'll just do this on his face and get rid of him. Wow, he killed him before I got to kill him in VATS. So this gun here is from a settlement that I found called Covenant, and I had to take a quiz to get into it. The quiz was boring and stupid, and it meant nothing, I don't think. But it's called Justice, and it has a chance to stun, so I upgraded it as best as it'll go, and I gave it a suppressor, because it means my buddy will not alert people as long as I haven't alerted them. So I think that will hopefully be a pretty good thing. But I guess we'll see, because I don't know. Let's have a look. Also, there might be an inexorbitant amount of nipple talk in this video because I currently have incredibly painful boobs. It's ridiculous. And I know that's a strange topic. It is. But it's true. Because I don't know if it's the cold weather, I don't know if it's the material of the shirt I wore today, but I get what is known as jogger's nipple. My nipples chafe. And I don't know why. It's not like they're big bulbous, gargantuan Hulk Hogan hair fucking terrible things. They're not. They're just little man nipples, but for whatever reason, they're incredibly sensitive to certain situations, and I'm in pain right now. It fucking sucks. And I looked around the house to find some tape to just deny them stimuli, and I could not find anything. It's ridiculous. What it... Oh, it's him. He makes a very loud noise considering he's not even moving. Bing ding. And that guy comes. Does he know we're here? And it happens so fleetingly that I forget to prepare for it. So it's one of those things where it catches me out a few times, like at least like 3 times a year. I get caught out by essentially being in a lot of pain in my boobie area, and not for a great reason. What have you got? And it doesn't sound like a very manly thing, does it? But it happens. And I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, because it's just really uncomfortable. It really is. I feel like going shirtless right now, because every time my shirt moves against them, or like presses against them in any way, and I'm wearing a really soft cotton shirt, it's bad times. Bloody hell. Guy takes a beating. But the struggle is real, folks. You know, my life is clearly so difficult with my sore tatas. And you might be thinking like, well, you should lose weight, you fat bastard, and you won't have booby problems. Which is kind of funny, because I'm not actually fat. My boobs are pectoral, like men-sized. They're not bigger or smaller than your average boob. But there you go, I still have this sensitivity issue. So I suppose the moral of the story is my body's a big bitch. There we go. I just have to live in it. But we were celebrating my girlfriend's birthday today, which was really nice. So I've had a little bit to drink. Only a couple pints and some vodka. It's not anything ridiculous, so I should be okay. If I say anything that's strange, maybe I wasn't as okay as I thought I felt. But for the most, I don't think you should see a difference. I'm not doing any editing, because I don't edit under any kind of influence except for coffee. Because I know I won't do a good job, I'll end up doing something ridiculous and stupid that seemed like a good idea at the time and turns out to be terrible. But when it comes to playing a game, a couple of beers in me, I think I should do just fine. Besides, I'm usually kind of a happy slash metaphysical slash occasionally sleepy drunk. So we would know if I was too far gone, because I wouldn't be able to even play. I'd be wanting to go to bed, which my bed's really comfortable, so it's kind of that proposition that I always want to fucking go to bed, especially if I've got a beautiful girlfriend to go with me. But even then, I still fight it. I don't know why. I always feel like there's so much stuff to do, you know? Sleep gets in the way sometimes, even though it's incredibly important, and you can go for longer doing so many things than you can sleeping. Like, if you don't sleep, you can get fucked, dude. It affects your skin, it affects everything. It's amazing what relaxing your body can do. So this is like a subway tunnel that's led to a library. It sounds pretty ghetto, but I dig it. Interesting. It's as if I've been here before. Who killed these guys? I've never been here. So there's no way that it was me. So who did it?
Attention! Security breach near rear exit. Visitors and employees are advised to seek cover and remain calm.
They're traps. They're little bundles of grenades. I never really got this trap. It seems very strange. How would you set that off exactly? Do you think they're there to be shot? They use a sniper rifle to shoot the rope, maybe? It sounds like Protectatrons are... Really, dude? Yeah, it's a lot of Protectatrons and turrets and things. So let's 50 cal him in the face. Wow, that does no damage. Hopefully it does more when we shoot. But not really. These are really strong. Apparently these creatures are weak again. Oh, nice. Good lad. Interesting, you see the turret shooting the mysterious stranger? I didn't know they could do that. So can I shoot him via this? I can. Nice. Another one. This guy's weaker. So for whatever reason, he's considerably weaker than his friends. Oh god, I'm gonna have to take this shirt off. My boobs are not doing well, guys. Give me a second. It's not even funny. Ah! Why am I so crap? It's quite cold as well, because it's moving into December. We're getting that weather. But I've got a hoodie that's a zipper one, so I can leave it open all bare-chested like some kind of barbarian. Hopefully the zips don't interfere with my tatas. Fucking hell. Oh, it's not even funny. Oh my god. Why am I so feeble? I feel slow. Is it because I'm crouching? I think I was wearing a piece of equipment that made me move faster when I was in stealth, and I've took it off recently. And I'm definitely missing it. Was the waypoint on this? It looked like it was. Okay. 1 likeness. 0 likeness. Get your shots ready, guys. I'm just going to guess for the purpose of this video.
Hey.
People have been explaining the whole dud removal system and all that stuff to me. I understand it, guys. I just seem to spend more time doing that than I do solving it, so I like to guess. I appreciate it's not how you do the science, and it might not be the most effective, but it is most certainly the technique that I have come to use. So that's like 3 shots already. There's another one. At least everybody gets a buzz like I have, even though, well, I don't really have that much of a buzz. It's definitely not Colt. I don't know what it bloody is. Take another shot. Novice terminal. Right, let's show you the contrast of it with the duds. So I think I explained how the dud system works in the last one. When you move along these, you can see where the cursor goes to being 2 squares rather than 1. Sometimes it's a bit bigger than that, and it highlights them. Right now we seem to not have too many that are doing that. Sometimes you can spot them with brackets and things. Other times maybe not so much. Like I don't really do that system at all, so I don't see them. Like right there, it seems like there were none, which is pretty rare. Really rare. Wow, look at this. It's almost completely free of duds, it seems. That looks like one. That's a dud, that there. So you'll notice that I can't tell which one it got rid of. Sometimes it leaves like a ... behind the ones it gets rid of. There's another one there. Yeah, you see it there on the left, below hate, the ... There's a dud. You see how it's that big square? That gets rid of one as well. Maybe they were just all on this side, the duds. But you'll notice there's another one there. Another dud removed. So it's got rid of a couple, but there's still quite a lot left to guess. So I generally just get on with it. And I don't like it because, you know, I don't like hacking. Let's have a look. I do like having Valentine to do these for me. That was definitely a good touch. But at the moment we've got Hancock, and I don't think Hancock is quite as gifted. Look at that, Jesus.
Got it.
There we go. So we can turn the turrets off. Which is good to know.
You got a real way with machines.
Not really, dude. Did you see how long it took me to get that? That was ridiculous. Oh, there you go. That's how you return them. You give it to this. Would you like to return all of your overdue books? Sure. I had 2. What do you spend the tokens on? Is it like a bobblehead? Magnifying glass? Teddy bear? Undamaged camera? Oh, that's terrible. I don't want that shit. That could have been a really good incentive to do a good thing. And it's like, here's a bunch of shit you don't ever want. Hi. He's legendary. He just mutated. I can't seem to do too many hits on this guy. Getting the damage bonus though from him not knowing where we are. Yeah, he doesn't know. That's hilarious. How do you not know? I love it. Where are you, dude? You going here? He's just there.
To come out sooner or later.
Yeah, something like that. The good news is, later doesn't bother me because I have shit to do. So we're going to be... That's another overdue book. Nice. So wasn't there something similar to this in Fallout 3? I forget what it was. I think there was a library, and they wanted intact books, and you could get a lot of money for giving them intact books. It's actually a pretty good boost to your personal economy. This doesn't seem anywhere near as useful as that, unless I'm missing some key component. And you know, I don't think I am. There's a nice sandwich for us later. Wherever you are. Another one? It's like, where's Wally? Is that a Nuka-Cola or something? Little snake! So we're on caution, so somebody's close. You notice how Hancock's not really done anything yet except for kill that one mutant? Interesting, look at these fellas.
Gone now.
Did you seriously just do that? He cock-blocked my grenade. Miss. 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 Shit. Good kill. Fucking hell. Is it really that difficult? Look at him! Not even looking the right way. He's the worst companion I've come across so far. Absolutely terrible. He makes Strong look competent. It's kind of hilarious. Bobby pins. Kelfie cup. Can we do any chemistry? Not really. Can I have 4 tickets to Terrence and Philip Asses of Fire, please? Nah! That's what that chemistry station just said. Just denied us to my face. Polluted our fragile, innocent, childlike minds. Another Nuka-Cola. It makes me wonder, right, you know in the future, if bottle caps have become the dominant currency over pre-war money, Does it mean that the Nuka-Cola owners are like
Someone there?
bazillionaires?
No more games!
This one's got a
Time
death
to
wish.
die!
Did he just shoot then?
Come out.
I didn't even see him shoot, but he won somehow. Yeah, that's not very good odds. Still a better chance of shooting that. Why'd he move? Stop moving, dude. Get him. There we go. Junkie missile launcher. Oh no. What's that? Violent minigun. We're already fat. More grenades. I want to give you some stuff. Come on, I need to give you the uniques. Like that. Look at that. 21 weight. 21. What does it do? Really? Where was the minigun? There you go. 27, that thing. 27 weight. All 6 of them. And there you go. So is he still through there?
Scared already?
I'm not actually scared, dude. I'm just... I can't see. There we go.
Security breach neutralized.
There we go. That's all
Now
of the
come
super
home and
mutants.
please. All employees, please return to work.
Interesting. Super mutants with Deathclaw meat. I was thinking last night, I don't know if I said this in a commentary. What are the Deathclaws, really? Everything in this game seems to have some kind of purpose. It was a creature before the war and the radiation made it evolve. What the fuck did a Deathclaw come from? Like, it's got a crocodile's tail, it's got like a devil's head, it looks a bit like a scaled bear. Like, what the hell is it? It's a Tasmanian devil that just got real big and real angry. Like, and I'm sure that there's some piece of information somewhere. Interesting, look at that. Unlimited ammo capacity on a gamma gun. You want to find a buddy who can use gamma guns, and that's the best rifle for them. There you go. Channeling Elmer Fudd. It's the best gun selection. I was going to say weapon, and I wanted to say rifle, but it didn't work. Yeah, I don't see this being very interesting or worthwhile. But I'm doing it anyway. What do you think is in this place? I'm almost certain people are going to tell me that I missed a bobblehead when I went to the Pickett Gallery. But the good thing is, I was watching someone else's playthrough and they found it. So I went back off camera and I picked it up. It was an increase to my ability in lockpicking, so it was pretty useful. Really sneaky too. I never thought to look bang next to that bin thing. It was just there on the floor, but I just didn't see it. I was too busy doing other things. It happens, you know. And no doubt I'll have missed other bobbleheads and other things, and it's just the way the playthrough's going to be. Speaking of playthroughs, we're currently a couple days away from Bloodborne's DLC. It's about 3 days now.
Rotten books are dead.
I'm really excited, but I'm also kind of... I have trepidations because I've got 2 playthroughs going at the same time. It's not something I usually like to do too much. Unless they're, you know, very specific. Like, retro ones don't really count because I don't see them as the same thing, but when it comes to new projects, I can't imagine having a new game and a playthrough of it running when I was doing Witcher 3. So similarly, I'm having difficulty seeing another playthrough run while I'm playing this because this is so dominant at the moment. It's taking over, basically. Like, YouTube and Twitch has been completely full of it, regardless of if you like it or not. And it's dying down a little bit, you know, some of the hype has gone, but it's still a big game at the moment. Awesome. And it makes perfect sense to me.
That's it.
Because I'm having so much fun with the game. And it makes me really happy, library storage key, that people are enjoying it. Because it deserves it. Are they still turned off? They are now. There he is.
Hey.
Smoking his imaginary cigar, or his cigarette. I'm still carrying the damn minigun. It's because I couldn't give it him. That makes sense. Right, we're good.
So, seems you know how to hold your...
Yep, I know how to hold my own. But you already knew that. I kind of robbed your vault thing. I did missions for you. I interacted with a serial killer and didn't die. There is a bobblehead here.
Bingo.
Intelligence. Cool. I can't remember how many bobbleheads there was in Fallout 3, but I don't remember there being as many as this game. Because I think this game's got like 20 or 40 of them. That seems like a lot. Then again, the only achievement I need for Fallout 3 is to get all the bobbleheads, because I missed one in Raven Rock and one somewhere else, and I never went back and did it. I had one of those experiences with Fallout 3 where I played it for so long on the same file, I couldn't face playing it again because I felt like I'd have to do all the stuff I'd already done, and I just didn't feel like I had it in me. I don't know if anybody's had that feeling, but it was a silly feeling when you think about it, because you don't have to do everything. You don't. But I felt like, you know, if I didn't, I'd be missing out on all the good stuff, and I couldn't face it. So I ended up not playing it again for a very long time.
Heads up.
And I don't regret it, because when I did play it on PC, I had a really good
Take
time.
that weapon.
Good as done.
I went straight to Point Lookout, and I got the guns that I really like.
Get that rifle.
Sure,
Killing the hillbillies.
Grab that gun over there.
I can do that.
Grab that.
You got it.
Grab that. Grab
Get
this.
Bingo.
Get that. There we go. So I think we've pretty much cleared this place out. Antique. Global. Globular. What's that? Oh, just books. Have you got anything? You've got lots of things. Oh, have you? I'm going to come back and loot this place later on. Off camera. Save you the boringness. Okay. So I've been looking at the guide quite closely, at some of the information. And once again, I find myself kind of disappointed with the official walkthrough. Like, it doesn't give you the stuff that I think people really want. You know, like, not the focused approach to certain things. They've got where every single item is in the game in this incredibly comprehensive and convoluted looking map system, yet there's no section that says what's the best way to make money, what's the best way to defend a settlement, what's the best way to make a settlement and grow a settlement, you know? There's none of that. There's none of the like little tip section at the bottom just saying like, if you want to just fuck this off, get this amazing gun. There doesn't seem to be anything like that at the points where you really think there should be. And there is moments that have said things like, you know, here's a tip for this, here's a tip for that, and there are tips every so often. There's some cool information, but I don't feel like they hit the right marks with some of it, and I think it could be done so much better. But it, you know. And admittedly, I've only looked at the section that doesn't divulge the quest, which is like the first 50 pages of nearly a 300-page book, because the rest of it is going through alphabetically, like, all the different quests, and I don't want to spoil the quests before I've done them. I mean, sure, I'll look at that shit when I've done them, and I'll see what I've missed, or I'll see what I could have done if I'd have picked a different choice, but I don't want to know that before I've even seen them. Like, what's the point? So maybe those sequences will have a ton of information.
Hi there.
Could you please not come into my room and wake me up when I'm sleeping? It's kind of freaky.
Ashes! You found him! Thanks,
Did I?
mister.
Did I?
I was so worried about him.
When? When did I find him?
Is there a reward?
My mom says I can give you this as a reward. Ashes!
A fusion
Bad
call.
kitty.
Shit.
I was so worried.
For a second there, I thought you was going to let me bed touch you,
Mom's
but
gonna make me give you a
then your
bed.
mum sounded like a terrible parent, and I would have probably backhanded her too.
I know, I don't like it either.
Hang on a second, is your mum the lady who owns the shop? I think she is, the one with the terrible fringe. Interesting, we just did a mission.
You saved Austin's life.
Didn't even know.
Guess you're not bad for an outsider.
No, I'm not. LL Cool J's dad. Move. Swell, man. Can we warp from inside of here? No. I don't think you could. I believe it's instanced via the elevator, so that's one of the reasons why they like to keep you penned in. Oh, that's another thing as well. I can't find McCready. I think I sent him to Sanctuary because I send all of my buddies to Sanctuary, but I've been in every single house and I've been in every single square feet of it and I cannot find him. So either I sent him to a different place and I can't remember where, or he's vanished. And it doesn't bother me because I think he's a fucking dull piece of wallpaper, but he's got my shit and I want my shit back, so I'm kind of bothered about that. But I'm hoping he'll turn up when we're in Sanctuary just miscellaneously, but as it stands, I spent like a good 40 minutes last night trying to find the bastard while I was building things, and he was having none of it. Okay, so that was 2 really quick missions. Cool. Should we do Confidence Man? And then we'll do one of the important ones. What's this? Oh, Daisy's in Good Neighbour. In fact, I want to take you to the place that I found last night. It's there. See it? Covenant. It's just across from Taffington Boathouse. How I didn't find it, I don't know. But that's where you can get a unique shotgun from.